Welcome back to Extreme Survival, and today we're going to be tying a bowline knot. This knot can be used for climbing, but use it with caution because it can slip, and I won't be held liable for any accident you have. So, before you climb, make sure you take classes or go with an expert climbing. Now, anyways, it can be used for climbing. You want to tie it off with something like a Yosemite tie off or something like that, just for added security, because it can come loose if there's no load on there. You also want to use, you can also use this knot for tying two ropes together or other purposes where you want a knot that won't pinch itself or slip. Okay, like I said, it can slip if there's no load. So you want to make sure this knot has a load on it at all times possible, or put in something like a Yosemite tie off, which would make that less likely, but it still can slip. Anyways, let's get to it, okay? So what you want to do, take the running end on the right, this one on the left. I like to tie like the bigger, if I'm going to be using it to descend from like a slope, or I don't do too much climbing, but if I'm using it to descend from a slope or something like that to make myself, a little bit safer, I'll tie it around my body, put my hands on my body, I'll put it right here and then tie it in front of myself, okay? But for this case, just hold it like this, cross it over the other rope, twist it like this, okay? At this point, you're going to have this running end coming up through this loop, and this other loop will have this other rope underneath, okay? So you have a loop, or a P-shaped loop right there, like that, okay? You can also just take the rope and bend it out itself underneath itself and then insert the rope here, okay? At this point, you want to cross this rope, the running end, underneath that end over there, back around, and then back down through the loop, okay? At this point, you want to pull it tight. Okay, and then it's not tight yet, but that's what the bowline should look like when you're finished, okay? Now, if you're going to tie a Yosemite tie off, you want to tighten that up a little bit more. Put it around itself, back into the circle, and then back up through the bowline. The bowline's kind of tight right now, so you got to get it up through there. Okay, I don't know if you saw what I did. Okay, I took the rope, tighten up the bowline, take the rope around the outside, back through the hole, okay, and then back through this top loop up here, okay? I'm not sure if you can see that very well because this kind of... Okay, so you stick it right back up through that loop, and then pull it tight again. Now that's going to be the Yosemite tie off, and that's going to give you a little bit more security if you're climbing, so it won't, slip as likely. But anyways, like I said, use that with caution, and then if you wanted to tie another rope to this, using a bowline, you would just start the same knot again, but you would tie it up through the bowline just like that, and then make your knot up here, and then another bowline, and then you'll have two knots, securely tied. But like I said, if there's not a load on there, it can shake out and possibly come undone. So, anyway, guys, that knot can be used for climbing. It can be used for tying two ropes together, and a couple other things. You can tie it around a tree, maybe make a clothesline from tree to tree. There are other ropes or hitches that are better for that. But like I said, if you're using this for climbing, use caution, but it is a knot that can be used. So anyways, guys, until next time, please subscribe. Let me know if you have any more requests for knots or any other kind of survival or bushcraft type videos. Thanks a lot, guys.